Hey, what's up, fam? I won't lie. I don't think I paid enough attention to notice that Maki, I don't know how to pronounce him, Zenin, the character I was talking about in different video that I really like so far in Jujutsu Kaisen. I didn't notice the character she was fighting was actually her sister. I clearly did not pay enough attention. Probably just glossed over it and didn't connect, one part to another when it finally got to there. But obviously, after reading the newest chapter, which is out on the on the Shonen Jump website and app, that this is in fact her sister, and I like her already because she uses a six shooter, so she's good in my book. And you got a really cool part with her, well, her backstory, but also a tiny flashback to shortly before the match with everybody in her team, where they're talking about to Eugene and be like, hey, do you what do you have to feel about Maki? And she's just like, well, you understand, she can't see curses, she can't do certain things, she doesn't have the power other people have, but she's just really physically skilled and really good, and her family has pretty much been getting in the way to get her promoted. So similar to something like Black Clover, where you have all these low-ranked characters within the Black Bulls who they're low-ranked within the Night Orders, the way that they work, because they get in trouble a lot. They don't do enough to kind of get the credit points to rank up. So even though they're strong enough to be a higher rank, they aren't the official rank because they aren't doing parts of their job right. I was thinking about, like, why is this chick so strong for her rank? Because she's like, I think, grade 4, and they said that she should be easily grade 2 or 1. And it's because her family's been getting away with it. They kind of, they just left them. They like disowned her. They have, things aren't going too well. And that's when I got to the part where got back to the chapter, and she's kind of like thinking about her team. Seems like she's kind of happy that they were worried about her. I think she's pretty happy that that she's got somewhere now to be. She's got people that appreciate her more. But she's like fighting her sister, and her sister pulls out her six shooter, loads it up, and shoots, and Maki just slices the bullet in half with her katana. It's really cool when you see some of the stuff when you're getting to a series and you start seeing those crazy feats start to leak out, and definitely within this one. And that's one of the things I liked about Maki in this one. Like, first she slices a bullet in half midair with a sword she disarmed someone and took while fighting your sister, and in that same moment, like, cut the tree branch she's on so it falls down, and then just like moves in to try and get a secure victory. And while her sister's like thinking she's gonna go for a slash, she goes and knees her right in the side, like kicks her right in the ribs. And you get like there's a little flashback, her and her sister, and just like the way they interacted, where Maki kind of led them, the two of them a little bit more, and obviously his twins are pretty close. I don't think I have to explain why twins are close to each other, but obviously their father, I assume this is their father, not their uncle or something. He did not, he's not very fond of the fact that she can't, use any of their abilities. I don't remember what their power is called, but she can't use it. She's instead was gifted like with a lot of physical prowess, a lot of extra physical strength, speed, and all that a normal person has. And she's like, "Well, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna be in charge at that point." Oh, got a hiccup. I'm sorry. She's gonna come back and be in charge at that point, and they're just like, "Well, go ahead. We'll see how it goes." And her sister is very upset that she's lost, and she's just like, but at the same time, or not that she's lost, that she left. And at the same time, she's like talking about how she's mad at her, and look at she didn't tell her certain things because of it. And her power is that she can actually create items. And with a six shooter, part of the reason she uses six shooter specifically is because you see a six shooter, you count the six shots, you're good. Is with her ability, the amount of power it takes, she can create one bullet a day, and just so because you get those six shots off, people think, okay, I'm fine going in, and that seventh shot just completely knocks him off guard, which is pretty cool for such a simplistic yet pretty useful ability, I'd say. But in that moment, Maki just like, nope, catches the bullet midair and drops it on the ground, and then Mai is just like, can't do shit. This is unfair. You're too OP. I can't take you right now. Like, I have a gun. My seventh shot was all I really had. Nothing I could do. And your sister's like, all right, time for the next person. Just kind of like leaves. You could tell that she was very upset over all these on both sides. But both of them have their own team. They're both doing, their own thing. Even though, there's definitely lingering feelings between two twin sisters. So we'll probably get more of that later. This was just the first little showing of it. But I mean, it's a pretty fast-paced chapter since, well, most of it was flashbacks, but you had a really cool little bit of action scenes in there, which I like. And like I said, I like Maki's character. She's pretty cool so far. Hopefully, she doesn't stay too. Obviously, this is the very first time she's going to do anything, so her showing off her skill is perfectly fine. She wiped the floor with her sister and that other chick, so that was pretty cool. Anyway, if you haven't checked out Jujutsu Kaisen, check it out. It's on the Shonen Jump service. Even if you aren't you got the subscription. I think you could check out the first few chapters for free. I think the first like 4 or 5 are available, as well as the recent, I think 2 or 3, including this one. So go check it out if you haven't. And if you have already, drop in the comments below what you think about this chapter, how you thought about all this. Like the video, subscribe, and check out my other videos. And to everyone who's already subscribed, I appreciate it very much. And thank you all for listening. Bye.